Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on my channel. As we previously said, it's a difficult moment for papers because they don't know what to say. So they are trying to write as much things as they can. And now they are entering in the hot moment of football, transfer market. Some fans really love transfer market because what does it mean? It's dreaming about new players linked with your favorite team. So sometimes you are really happy because you love the player, sometimes you are not because you are sad and you don't want the player to leave. This morning I woke up quite late, 11 a.m. I woke up and instead of going to the Italian journals, what did I do? I went to the Spanish papers, Mundo Deportivo, what means sport world. It's a paper, a Spanish paper really linked to Barcelona, and they are speaking about Juventus. So I was really curious and I saw the big title, La Juventus aprieta por Artur y en el Barça gustan jugadores suyos. El club turinés está muy interesado en ficharlo y ofrece futbolistas, algunos de los cuales agradarán en el Camp Nou. So, resuming, what does that mean? That means that actually Juventus is really interested in Artur. Barcelona is not saying no because they are really interested in some Juventus players. Yesterday evening, before going to sleep, I was already reading some rumors and I was aware of the possible swap between Artur and Miralem Pjanic, okay? We spoke about it in my last video. Pjanic is maybe going away from Juventus. Juventus is thinking about selling Pjanic, and as we are in an economical difficult crisis, a difficult situation, swaps will be king in this mercato. So a swap between Artur and Miralem Pjanic. But reading the article, it seems that Pjanic is not in the high priority list of Barcelona. They are maybe not that much interested. Why? Because Pjanic is 30 years old and Artur will be soon 24. So there is a big difference of ages. Barcelona, we know it, they like young players, so they don't want Pjanic. It's not over yet, but it's not on their priority list. Continuing the article, what do I read? I read Bentancur, Bernardeschi, Demiral y Deschilio son valorados en el Barça, que sigue soñando con Ligt. So, Barcelona is interested in Bentancur, Bernardeschi, Demiral or Deschilio, but they even continue to dream about Ligt. Barcelona, they never forget Ligt, okay? They still don't accept the fact that he went to Juventus and not to Barcelona. At the end of the article, I will tell you in the end of the video, they even explain why Ligt have chosen Juventus over Barcelona. Big theories. Let's see that together. So, the list of players that they are interested in, not all of them for Artur, but one by one, let's go through it. So, they start with a big name. They start with Bentancur, Rodrigo Bentancur, 22 years old, and it's the dream signing, the dream swap of Barcelona with Artur. Crazy, okay? I immediately step up the game and I said, no, Rodrigo stay at Juventus. He's the present and he's the future of our club, okay? He found his position as a regista. He took over Pjanic 11 role, okay? And we saw it in the game with Inter. So Bentancur, for his vision, for the fact that we grew him up so much at Juventus, he's going nowhere, okay? So Barcelona, please stop. Bentancur stays at home. Then they are speaking about another name, Bernardeschi. We know that Bernardeschi is linked to a few clubs, Atletico Madrid, for example, but a few months ago, Bernardeschi was already linked with Barcelona, with Rakitic. At the end, the deal didn't go through. Juventus said no, also because age problem, because Rakitic is much older than Bernardeschi. So we said no at that moment, and let's see if Barcelona this time will accept the swap Bernardeschi with Artur. Okay, so they continue the list and then they say Deschilio. Deschilio is 27 years old. What do Barcelona like about that swap is that actually they have to renew their defense, and Deschilio is a player that can play left, they can play right, so they like that fact. What would I say about that? Yes, please, yes. Make that swap happen, okay? We will have time later to find other defenders that can play left or right, but if that's a possibility, I will be in favor of it. A few other names, Ligt, okay? They still continue dreaming about Matthijs de Ligt. No, it will not happen. Why? Because Barcelona is also saying there is a block. The fact that he's the second player who earns the most money in Serie A, 8 million euros. That's impossible for Barcelona at the moment. So they go to the next defender of us, Merih Demiral. No, Demiral, as Bentancur is the present and the future of Juventus. He's going nowhere. I repeat the same thing I said about Rodrigo Bentancur. He go nowhere. Yesterday, to be honest, I saw a video about Matri together with Christian Vieri, and Matri was actually speaking about Demiral in a live Instagram. He was saying, because he played together with him at Sassuolo, he was saying he's a beast, okay? He's the new Giorgio Chiellini, okay? In training, the guy is breaking your legs and then is saying, I didn't even touch you. So I agree with Alessandro Matri. Demiral, he stays at Juventus. It's a no-go for me. I hope Juventus, and I think Juventus understand the potential of Merih Demiral, and even if he's injured at the moment, we will keep investing in that guy. And then there is a last name, Rugani, but Barcelona is not really that interested in him, okay? So let's speak about Arthur, and going back to Arthur linked with Juventus. Why? Because Arthur, there is one main reason. He's a guy that likes to play in one-touch football. One-touch football, who's playing that side? Maurizio Sarri, okay? So we know that Arthur can be a perfect match for Maurizio Sarri for the new Juventus that is coming. That's the main reason, actually. Why should Arthur accept Italy? And then we go in the crazy Mundo Deportivo theories. They are saying actually that Arthur would accept Juventus because of fiscality. We know that there is a big advantage to go from strangers to Italy at the moment for football players, because the fiscality will advantage them. And they finished the article saying that that was the main reason why De Ligt chose Juventus over Barcelona, because of the fiscality, because it's more advantageous. So they are not saying that De Ligt have chosen Juventus because they have the best defender of the world, because he could learn in a really defensive championship, because that were actually his word of Matthijs de Ligt. No, they are not speaking about all the things, just because of fiscality. The midfield of Juventus is starting to take shape. In my eyes, let's see what will happen. You know, my dream midfield would be Bentancur as a regista, then Arthur from Barcelona, because he's playing the Sarri ball, that one-touch football. And I was even reading some rumors about Thomas from Atletico de Madrid. We know that Thomas is a big intensity player. He's playing on the left, so it can be our new Matuidi with a lot of years less, much younger, big player. That would be a big renewal for Juventus. I'm just making theories here because we don't know what will happen, but that can be really a beautiful, young, talented, and intensity-full Juventus midfield. So guys, thank you for watching the video. I hope you like the fact that I was reading the Spanish papers and not the Italian papers today. So if you like the video, put a like on it. Don't forget to subscribe. And the main and the most important thing, share this channel with all the Juve fans you know that speaks English, because we have to share this with the world. Thanks for watching. Thank you for following the channel. As we always finish, Forza Juve!